Grammarly is a technology company that provides a digital writing assistance tool. It detects spelling, punctuation, and other grammatical errors in texts. Recently, I was reading a blog posted on Grammarly's website that focused on the practice of turning nouns into verbs. When we add endings to nouns to turn them into verbs, or when we simply take a noun, a person, place, or thing, and use it as an action item, it's called verbing, verbification, or verbifying, all very ugly words to describe a very common practice. Now, you may be inclined to think that this is a fairly new phenomenon in our culture. You see, we don't look things up on the internet, we Google them. We don't talk with somebody on a video call, we Skype them. We no longer rent a home or condo on Airbnb's website, we simply say, I Airbnb'd a place. Don't even get me started with COVID. Mask used to be something that I wore in order to protect myself. Now, it's something that I do when I enter a building. I'm masking up. Distance used to be a measurement between 2 points. Now, it's the act of maintaining 6 feet of separation from other people. I'm social distancing. You can friend and unfriend people on Facebook. You can message a person on your phone. These are all things that we see coming along with technology. But the reality is, we, English speakers, have been doing this for a long, long time. For example, listen to some of these phrases and see if you haven't used them. She eyed the opportunity. He tabled the proposal. She authored a book. They accessed the file. Today, the following verb born from nouns, the list is endless. Listen to these. Chair, divorce, drink, dress, fool, host, intern, lure, mail, model, mutter, pepper, salt, ship, sleep, strike, style, train, voice. We've been using the expression to medal when referring to winning, or at the very least coming in third place at the Olympics, since early in the 60s. And yet the word medal has been around since the 1500s as a noun. We simply made it a verb. We verbified it. The reality is we verbify because it makes life simpler. It gives us a shorter, easier way to say something. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. But there is one instance that I would like to focus on where I believe it has had disastrous consequences. Luke records in Acts chapter 1 that Jesus told his followers that we are his witnesses. We have taken the noun witness, who we are, and turned it into a verb, something that we should do. By doing this, we have essentially taken away from our identity. Witnessing isn't something that we ought to do. It's not an action. I don't make the decision to witness to someone. Witness is who I am. It is my identity. It's my reality. Let's stop pretending that we have a choice as to whether or not we will tell people about what God has done in our lives and acknowledge that we are witnesses for Christ. The only question then is this: are we good witnesses?